It was a foggy morning when Leo decided to explore the old forest near his house. The villagers had told stories about this place, tales of glowing lights and whispers in the dark. Leo thought, these are just stories to scare children. But as he walked deeper into the forest, the air felt colder, and the trees seemed alive, their branches stretching like arms. Suddenly Leo saw a soft golden light ahead. He followed it, curious but cautious. The light led him to a small clearing where an ancient tree stood. Its trunk glowed faintly, and on it was a carved message. Those who seek wisdom, listen to the wind. Leo closed his eyes and heard a voice, a soft whisper like the wind speaking. It told him to be brave, to trust himself, and to help others. When Leo returned home, he felt different. He no longer feared challenges and decided to help his village by sharing what he had learned. The mysterious forest remained silent, but Leo knew it had changed him forever. Luna, the cafe's fluffy gray cat, was the undisputed queen of Whiskers Wonderland. This was no ordinary cafe. It was a magical place where every customer received a personal fortune from Luna herself, or so the legend went. One sunny morning, Mr. Thomas, a regular customer, arrived with a curious gleam in his eye. He had heard that Luna could predict the future. As he sipped his cappuccino, Luna sauntered over, her tail swishing with regal authority. She tapped his coffee cup with her paw, spilling a bit onto the saucer. "Oh no!" Mr. Thomas exclaimed. "What does that mean?" The barista Maya leaned in and whispered, "That's her way of saying you'll have an unexpected guest today." Sure enough, just as Mr. Thomas left the cafe, his childhood friend, whom he hadn't seen in years, was waiting at his car. From that day, people flocked to the cafe, eager to have their fortunes told by Luna. Alex loved making ice cream. His secret recipe had won him the city's Best Dessert Award 3 years in a row. But one summer morning, disaster struck. The recipe was gone. Who could have taken it? Alex wondered aloud. His little sister Emma chimed in. Maybe it's the ice cream thief everyone's talking about. Determined to find the culprit, Alex set up a clever trap. He left an empty receipt book on his kitchen counter and pretended to go out. Hiding behind the curtains, he waited. Suddenly, the family dog, Max, bounded into the kitchen and knocked the book off the counter. Inside was the missing receipt. Leo laughed so hard he nearly cried. "Max, you've been hiding my receipt all along." That summer, Alex added a new flavor to his menu, Max Mischief, a peanut butter and biscuit ice cream. It became an instant hit, and Leo never left his receipt unattended again.
Sarah loved books. She read every day, even at night. Her school had a big reading competition. The students had to read 10 books in 1 month. Sarah thought, I can do this. She started with short books. Then, she read longer stories. One day, Sarah's best friend, Mia, asked her to play soccer. Sarah said, I can't. Mia, I have to read. Mia felt sad but understood. At the end of the month, Sarah finished all 10 books. She stood in front of her class to talk about her favorite book. The teacher said, Sarah, you did an amazing job. You win the prize. Sarah was proud. But she also learned something. She said to Mia, next time, I will play soccer too.
Anna loved baking. Every weekend, she made cookies, cakes, and pies for her family. One Saturday, Anna wanted to try something new. She said, today, I will make the best chocolate cake ever. She opened her cookbook and read the recipe carefully. Flour, sugar, eggs, butter, cocoa powder. Oh, I need chocolate chips, she thought. Anna went to the kitchen cabinet, but there were no chocolate chips. She sighed and said, I will go to the store. At the store, Anna met an old lady. The lady was holding a basket full of ingredients. She looked at Anna and said, Are you baking something special? Anna smiled and replied, Yes, I'm making a chocolate cake, but I need chocolate chips. The old lady laughed and said, I have a secret ingredient for you. It will make your cake amazing. She gave Anna a small jar. Inside were shiny, golden flakes. Anna was surprised. She asked, What is this? The lady winked and said, It's magic. Use just a little bit. Good luck. Anna took the jar home. She mixed the ingredients and added a tiny pinch of the golden flakes. She baked the cake, and soon, the kitchen smelled wonderful. When the cake was ready, Anna's family gathered around. Her mom took the first bite. Wow, Anna, this is the best cake I've ever had. Her dad said, It's perfect. What did you do differently? Anna smiled and said, It's a secret. From that day, everyone in the town wanted Anna's chocolate cake. She became famous, but she always remembered the old lady and her magic gift.
Liam was a fisherman. Every morning he sailed his small boat into the sea. He loved the quiet ocean and the sound of the waves. But Liam had a problem. He was afraid of storms. One day, Liam went out to fish. The sky was clear, and the water was calm. He said to himself, Today will be a good day. He threw his net into the water and waited. Suddenly, dark clouds appeared in the sky. The wind became strong and the waves grew bigger. Liam's heart started to race. He thought, I should go back to shore. But before he could turn the boat around, the storm hit. The boat rocked from side to side. Liam held the rope tightly and said, I must be brave. The rain poured and the wind howled. Liam saw a large wave coming toward his boat. He closed his eyes and prayed, Please keep me safe. The wave hit the boat, but it did not sink. Liam opened his eyes and saw something amazing. A group of dolphins was swimming around his boat. They pushed the boat with their noses, guiding it through the storm. After an hour, the storm stopped. The sea was calm again. Liam looked at the dolphins and said, Thank you, my friends. You saved me. When Liam returned to the village, he told everyone about the dolphins. From that day, Liam was no longer afraid of storms. He learned that courage and hope can help in the hardest times.
Lucy adored her orange tabby, Milo, who seemed like the laziest cat in the world. Every day, he'd nap on her grandfather clock, his tail swinging in rhythm with the ticking hands. But one stormy night, everything changed. As thunder shook the house, Milo jumped from his usual spot and pawed at the clock with unusual urgency. Lucy, curious, watched as the clock's hands began spinning backward, faster and faster. Then, a brilliant flash lit up the room, and Milo disappeared into thin air. Panicked, Lucy searched the house, but Milo was nowhere to be found. The next morning, she discovered a note scrawled in shaky handwriting stuck to the clock. It read, "Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I'm fixing history." Beside the clock lay strange items: a Roman coin, a pirate's compass, and a golden feather. Lucy's imagination ran wild. Where could Milo have gone, she wondered. Determined to uncover the truth, Lucy began researching the objects. She learned that the coin was from ancient Rome, the compass matched maps from the 1600s, and the feather was a symbol of an ancient Mayan bird god. Days turned into weeks, and Lucy missed Milo more with each passing day. Just as she was beginning to lose hope, the clock started ticking erratically again. Light filled the room, and there was Milo, looking as calm as ever, a tiny crown perched on his head. What stories could he tell? Lucy would never know, but she noticed one change. The clock had stopped ticking, forever frozen in time at the moment Milo returned.
Henry, the hedgehog, had always lived a quiet life in his snug burrow at the edge of the forest. While his neighbors, like the chipmunks and rabbits, seemed content with their routines, Henry often found himself daydreaming. There must be more to life than eating worms and sleeping under leaves, he thought. One bright morning, Henry decided to embark on an adventure. He packed a tiny sack with his favorite berries, strapped it to his back, and set off toward the meadow beyond the forest. As he wandered, he marveled at the tall grass and colorful wildflowers, things he had never noticed before. But his journey wasn't without danger. An old owl, perched on a tree, hooted down to him, "Watch out, little one. A sly fox prowls the meadow." Henry, undeterred, pressed on. When he reached the edge of the meadow, he spotted the fox lurking in the distance. Thinking quickly, Henry rolled into a ball and camouflaged himself among the fallen leaves. The fox sniffed around but soon lost interest, leaving Henry free to continue. As the sun set, Henry climbed the tallest hill in the meadow and saw the stars twinkling above. It was more beautiful than he had imagined. The view made him realize that, while adventure was thrilling, the comfort of home was just as precious. With his heart full, Henry returned to his burrow, carrying stories of bravery and wonder to share with his forest friends.